back with a quick hip hop update, man. And this has been hitting the news. Fabolous chiming in, commenting on 50 Cent Rose, long time rivals, enemies, enemigos, however you want to reference it. Their beef, it's been going on forever, man. Fifth, like Rose is one of them artists I think Fifth will never make up. Like how we saw him and Fat Joe make up, we saw him in Game briefly make up and didn't work out, which seems Fifth was right all along to not trust the Game or want to reconcile with him. I mean, the bipolar-ish was right on Front Street all that time, man. Fifth knew what he was doing. But Fifth got at Rose yesterday when he was dissing Diddy, man. He brought up those old controversial lyrics, the You Ain't Even Know It joint. But check this out. This is an interesting convo here. Let me know what y'all think. Now, this Fabolous comment comes from a comment on IG about album sales, where Fifth and Rose are being compared in album sales and stuff like that. And he said, I have no dog in this fight, but y'all do know 31K in sales is 46,513,500 in streams, right? 1,500 streamers equals 1 unit. Low numbers in first week sales only could be judged in physical era. Everybody is streaming music through digital streaming platforms now. I'm sure where there's a few people who actually buy the project, but not enough to care over streaming anymore. So why is this low sales number narrative still being pushed? And that's a good point, man. Physical music sales and all that, like, real talk, comment anyone out there if you still go out and cop albums. Remember some years back what Nip did with the physical CDs, and what was he selling? I just did a video about it recently, and Jay, what he selling for, 1,000 or 1,200 album? I know he did it with like 2 different projects, and Hove purchased a bunch of them. I want to say like $60,000 worth off of a Nip, you know, just because he was respecting his hustle, branding, and entrepreneurial spirit and all that, man. But I'm just curious who still buys physical albums, man. That was different back in that era, going out and getting those projects. We leading up to the week they were coming out, it was just different, man. You know, getting the magazines and seeing all the breakdown. You know, now we're in the blogosphere era where cats just get this ish offline. And then Fab also says, my opinion isn't based on 50 or Ross. I'm discussing the sales streams conversation. My point is valid for any sales streams talk, not just Ross and 50. Y'all are missing the point. Let's read a few of these replies and see what everyone thinks. Fab, my guy, but he might want to stay quiet. 50 spares no one. The question should be, why does 1,500 streams equal 1 unit? Who decided that? Who made the equivalency of 1,500 people streaming your music the same price / cost of one person buying an album? And that's a good question, man. Like, they had to do something to equate the streams and sales and all that, because it's just different. But how did they come up with that number? Is that number accurate? I don't know, you know. I know they also changed it up too, where the way it's calculated, like, because I remember some years back, French Montana dropped an album, right? And like 3 singles that were off that album with huge features on them had came out like a year before. So by the time the album dropped, it was already platinum off of those 3 singles, having crazy numbers streaming. You know what I'm saying? But I think they changed it now that it doesn't count until the project drops. He has a dog in the fight, and it's not Fifth. Officer Ricky was the one, while promoting his album, saying 50 couldn't sell music today. 50 mentioned the album sales because it proved that today in 2023, Rick Ross can't. 50 never started the convo about his album sales. Fab trying to catch a stray. So if everyone has streaming services, why aren't the album being streamed? it's still the artists that do millions of streams in a week. If the number's not going up, that means the album was only worth one spin. That's an interesting point there. We'll read 3 more of these and we'll close it on out. This is probably the most educational post that I've seen come out of this or any other hip-hop/rap related topic over the last month. The vast majority of artists don't even understand this, let alone the fans talking one side or the other. So I don't know, man. There you have it. Fifth, Rose, the beef, I guess, reignited, we could say, even though it never really stopped. Fifth still been taking little jabs at Rose over the years. But I don't know, it was crazy. Go check my previous video. It's only a couple of videos back from this one, if you catch this, where it's got Brock Lesnar's daughter, Diddy, Rose with the Reebok on the thumbnail. And yeah, man, those controversial lyrics too. I wonder, like, Fifth, very intelligent with all the negative momentum going against Diddy right now, to link the Ciroc boys, Diddy and Rose, to those weird ass lyrics from all the way back then. Like, it's a shock that blew over the way that it did for Rick Ross. Like, I don't know if today that would be his ass. I don't know. But thanks for watching. Sub up. It's Coffee, and I'm gone, y'all. Peace.